We're back.
You guys did 7 claps.
We're back. Never been better. We're just giving ourselves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Max is back at the desk.
Max
is
back
back.
at the desk.
It's a big day.
Where I always meant to be. I was meant to be.
Max, yes, Vishnu belongs at the desk.
Yeah.
We did the last one in AJ's bedroom, and
Yeah, no gimmick this episode.
No gimmick. Just
No
business.
gimmick.
Just
Just
straight
business. This is a business pod, dude.
Business
Yeah.
pod.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're young entrepreneurs.
This pod is back
we're
to business.
rebranding.
Every
yes.
time we
Are we rebranding the name to electronic dance music? Is that real?
I would do that.
You've
if
just
you
been
guys were
adding
down.
more titles to the.
No, we can't do electronic. It's funny because of one thing we said in one episode, but long term.
Vishnu and friends and the boys.
Vishnu and friends.
Vishnu and friends.
Like it's a showcase.
Yeah, do like a
Vishnu and
showcase.
friends and the
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
Vishnu friends and the boys.
Vishnu
Or should we
friend
just give
the boys.
each other Indian names?
Vishnu and the Vagines.
The Vagines.
Ooh.
Bob Vagine and Vishnu.
Vishnu, Bob.
Can we do? Is this racist if we do Vishnu and?
Do you want me to pause?
That's racist,
That's-
right? It's
That
like
just
super
sounds
racist.
bad. Yeah.
Okay.
I
That's
don't-
one of those words where I'm not sure
That's
how
what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it
I
is.
actually don't even know what that means.
Like-
That's one of the
me to park your car.
racist
Is a
things.
It just
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
really racist.
I dated a light-skinned lady in early high school, and I once said that to her, and I didn't know that was like a bad.
Is that like
said
a
what?
bad one?
Well, it's not. They did. It's not like the N-word,
They don't say it
but
anymore.
it's bad.
me to park your car. It means like
It's
light
like a
skin,
light-skinned
mix.
black. Yeah, it's
I love
bad.
that we're like, this is a really bad one. Let's say it a bunch of times.
We're gonna
early in the episode.
already gonna be some heavy editing. in
Yes.
This one, yeah.
I don't even think that that's like a known one though. People are just
Yeah, no, I only know because
think
I
we're
read a
good.
book about.
Yeah,
if
because
you
we're,
use-
we're educated.
If you use the underground slurs, it's cool.
Yeah. What are old
Mm-hmm.
undergrounds?
No,
That's not
just
underground
even-
though.
It's an underground.
That one's mainstream.
Yeah.
Pretty mainstream. It doesn't get used very much though.
Yeah, not when you're around.
Using. That was fun. No, I don't. I feel like because I think it comes from like the circle, right? Because they would
Keikel
Keikel is circle.
Hebrew for circle. I don't know, something like that.
So they're
That's how
calling-
easy it was just to roast Jew. Like you either go
Yeah.
Jew or
Well,
what
that-
you circle.
Now it's just like,
not
you
even-
just say Jew. and
Yeah,
it
you
feels
say Jew.
fucking
Yeah,
Jew.
God,
Jew
this
has
guy
kind of
got
become
me.
a slur,
Yeah.
Jew.
It's
yeah,
been a thing
that's the
for-
Louis
yeah.
bit. Is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
right? Depending
it's
on
the,
how you
yeah,
say
you
it.
just say it, and yeah,
Mhm.
it's very true. Indeed. Speaking of,
What a transition.
Max and I had Passover recently.
Yes.
AJ, you didn't do Passover. It's
Welcome,
kinda
Elijah.
anti-Semitic of you.
Oh, you got Jewish girlfriend now.
I have Jewish girlfriend now.
You
We
have
do
Jewish
Passover.
girlfriend
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You would have Jewish
found one.
kids because the woman's Jewish, right?
Yeah,
But she didn't get bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, technically, it's just it's your choice though.
Zach would have Kwanzaa
But
kids.
in
Yeah. Not my goddamn.
I actually
house.
might. Yeah, I'm in love with a Muslim woman,
Pretty tight.
She's Muslim or she? I thought
she's Muslim.
Okay.
So
Wow.
we're gonna solve that
Wow,
conflict
dude.
together. That's what
I
we'll
bet
do.
this
We're gonna make
makes the
a
sex
sex tape.
wild,
That's
yeah.
gonna, It's a lot of ancestral damage happening.
You
in
guys
this
each
act.
hold each other's
Sorry.
flags while you fuck.
Yes.
Mhm.
We are the world.
Yeah. No, we haven't had sex yet.
Mhm.
But
Very cool. Are you wearing
we're
two different socks right now?
praying- I'm always wearing two different
Is
socks.
that for the viewers?
I'm always wearing. Yes.
How have I just picked up on this?
It's just genuine laziness
Okay.
to find two of the same sock. You just put it in the wash and then you take it out and then.
By the way-
what's
So you're
point?
explaining to us how laundry works.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing it differently? All right, I'll shut
That
up.
was wild. You just
I'll kill
mansplained
myself.
laundry to us.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, we're because
Guys,
you got to do
you guys wouldn't
laundry.
get it.
and then-
I
Sorry to
had
big time you guys. Sorry to big time you guys like that.
The OnlyFans people, I had to like pitch them our podcast to put on OFTV,
Oh yeah.
and they were like, "Well, we want things really like professional and like well done and like kind of like clean." And I was like, "Yeah, we could do that."
This is none
This
of those.
This
things.
is totally that. This
Yeah.
could totally be that. And then they were like, "What do all your viewers like? What do they look for in the episode?" And I just didn't have the heart to be like,
You know.
they like us talking about sex and our feet. They like,
Yes.
you
You
know.
said you told him that?
No,
Oh.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
Also, dude, the woman that they had explaining the OnlyFans stuff to us,
Yeah. Well,
Just
hold on, for the
gorgeous.
podcast, AJ filmed a
a
Comedy.
10-minute mini special for OnlyFans TV.
yeah.
It's me doing stand-up comedy.
Yes.
I now have an OnlyFans account that they definitely did not pay me to create.
Yes.
Because I shouldn't say that. Okay. If you subscribe, I think we are going to start putting some of the podcast on there for the 6 months that I have it, which is a totally natural ending point. Definitely not a contract period. I've just decided to have it for 6 months. That's my decision.
More of a passion project than anything.
Yes,
you know?
a short-term passion project.
You don't want to let
mine.
these things go on for too long, right?
Right.
You know,
So-
we don't want to get to season 9 of The Office with this podcast. So
Yes,
6
foot
months.
clap. Get it while it's hot. It's gonna okay, that's gonna get
This is
clipped. I don't like that.
Season 2 of The Office. Things are good. Things are cooking.
Yes, we're adding
Things
more
are cooking.
characters. No, we're not. We actually said no to several guests this week.
We had to. We said no to guests
Yeah.
because of we just don't have a third or fourth mic.
We don't have a fourth mic.
Yeah.
Also, there's too much going on already. We can't add a fourth.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd keep up with us. I think we're thinking ahead of him.
Too cerebral.
Yeah, no one could handle this.
For
Yeah.
real, after the OnlyFans taping, an OnlyFans model came up to me and told me my stuff was cerebral. That was the
I
word
don't
that
even
she
know what
used.
that means.
And I was like, I told you, I made puns.
Porn
I
stars
was, like,
are
I was
eating
doing
books now?
puns.
What the hell?
What do you think? What do you think an OnlyFans model thinks cerebral means?
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think she knows.
I think just smart.
Well, yeah,
Smart.
because that is what it means. But if
The
Yeah,
bar
but
for
it's
her
like
smartness is
cerebral.
I think
not
people like that,
fucking in
they
front
just
of
put
her.
words under umbrellas where they're like smart, and
Yeah.
that could be intelligent or cerebral.
You know,
or
no, you know
anything
what?
Yeah.
else.
OnlyFans models are smart.
Some of them were actually really nice.
I'm sure they're. Yeah.
Some of them were actually really cool. where I was
They
like,
just
all right.
had models hanging out.
They get invited. Like the marketing team reaches out to them and is
Oh.
like, "Hey, there's gonna be like photo ops and everything, so you can come hang out."
And they're just,
I didn't know any of this
they're
until
just like local talent.
bro. I got on stage. I was like, "Why are the first 3 rows like the most gorgeous women I've ever seen?"
God
Yeah.
damn,
It's
dude.
so hot.
Just tits.
It's the most like
hate
intimidating. Where they're
that.
like, "Hey, there's 7 cameras on you, and also the hottest women in the world
Hey.
are in the front 2
Yeah.
rows."
There's 20 women who all make $1 million with their pussies. So, you know, have fun up there.
Yeah, have a good time. Yeah, go talk about the math team. They'll love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
go make real clean comedy. They're gonna love that.
Were they laughing? Were they a good crowd?
They were a great crowd. The only thing that I'm proud of myself. I worked relatively clean.
Yeah.
If you watch the set, it's 10 minutes. There's only one joke in there that I do that's not clean, and it's that abortion joke I have,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't even curse in the joke. It's just about abortion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just say the word abortion once. And by like the 8th person, the OnlyFans people came up to me and DJ hosting in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Man, like the ass eating stuff is just not hitting like it was in the front." And I'm like, "Yeah, because there's 9 comics. They've all done a joke about eating pussy.
Yeah.
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 It's just not hitting anymore."
Dude, it's insane that this company was like, it's this platform where women go and they sell pictures and videos of their, you know, pussies, and then they use those women as the audience where they now have Isn't that insane?
It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how we start getting more people at Hush Hush. Is we create a platform where women can show their pussies,
We could do that.
and then we give them free tickets to the show.
Maybe this was just the great whole like.
Maybe this is the greatest independent marketing scheme of
The
all
Show
time.
us
end
your
game for
pussies,
OnlyFans.
I give you 6 minutes of new material. It's a little. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
That's what we should send when we start doing the Hush
That's-
Hush email list,
Yes.
and we reach out to everybody that's been in the show. That should be the email.
Yeah.
Show us your pussy. We'll give you 8 minutes of new material. Send us your
Also-
pussy, and we'll show you. We'll give you free tickets.
I like the idea that they're like trying to clean up. They're like, we're a very sophisticated company, so we're gonna do cum jokes by local Chicago comics.
Comedians for our
It's-
local Chicago sluts.
Yeah, yeah.
Local Chicago sluts. Well, that was every OnlyFans model I talked to. I'd be like, "Do you live in Chicago?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I didn't think there were like OnlyFans models just
No,
in."
they could be anywhere. They could be in rural Montana.
Yeah.
You got a pussy,
They're
don't
around.
matter. You got a pussy in the internet, you can
That's
be a
crazy.
star,
That's
baby.
crazy to be like low key popping on OnlyFans and just
Yeah.
live in like Wyoming,
Yeah.
just on a farm,
Yeah.
but you're like kind of crushing it online,
Yeah.
just doing TikTok dances and selling your feet for $1 million every day.
You just destroy the local like rancher economy
Yeah.
with your
You
pussy.
buy up all the land in
Yeah, you buy-
Wyoming.
yeah. The Empire.
You have a monopoly on a small town.
Oh
in
my
Ohio.
God.
Montana. Yeah.
This used to be such a respectable goddamn town.
It's just old oil miners.
That's until Shaniqua discovered 4K video.
Just in there with a tripod and a ring light, just colonizing a small town. Oh, that rule.
Shit, yeah.
Like owns property.
Because you could do that
It's-
and just buy like acres of farmland.
Yeah. Wow, dude. Yeah. That's everyone who was protesting Trump in 2016 was like, this pussy grabs back. These pussies, those are the pussies that grab back.
They
Yes.
grab back.
You're pussy. You're sitting on a gold mine.
Those pussies grab deeds for land.
Wow.
Man.
I'm never gonna be able to get over that. Because you assume OnlyFans model, you think like, okay, they're in LA,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're
Mhm.
at Saddle Ranch,
Mhm.
they're in the cowboy hats,
Mhm.
they're being
Yeah.
normal public whores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
No,
crazy to be like an
normal.
off the grid whore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You flying
They
guys
got
in.
Hinge.
Yeah.
They go to Jewel
So
Osco.
crazy.
Jewel.
Yeah. They got to get prescriptions, you know?
Yeah.
They gotta like drive into town to
Yeah, they
buy
got-
props for the videos.
They got to deal with rush hour. Their dad hates them. It's, yeah.
Just driving a Hellcat down like a dirt road.
That's crazy, dude.
Anyway,
Yeah.
they were nice though.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
bet they're
They're really nice.
fun hangs.
There was a point where I was like, maybe I could sleep with one of them, and then no.
No, they weren't
No.
interested.
What gave you the hint?
I think I could have.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but you mentally were like, I can't.
I was also like, I'm not even saying that as like, man, I would never. It
Mhm.
wasn't that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just because I would. It was just like, it was honestly, I was like stressed
Yeah.
because it's like, don't get me wrong, it's not that important. It's
Yeah.
an OnlyFans thing. It's
Yeah.
not like,
Yeah.
it's not like I'm doing Netflix, but. Thank you for the money, OnlyFans. You guys, thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
That being said,
It's not like it's not like I respect them.
okay, we can't say that. We have to upload this to there. Okay. I was nervous because it was just like, all right, this is like 4 years worth of work going into this 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I for real was doing jokes in there that I did 4 years ago
Yeah.
that have slowly evolved and just being like, all right, here it is.
This is
Yeah.
This is it.
this is the end. This is what all this work has been going towards.
Could you imagine feeling that way and then wearing sandals to the recording? Could you imagine?
Bro, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
comedians,
that was inside baseball.
you got to do closed-toed
That's-
shoes and long pants.
Yeah.
Being yeah.
I'll even
Unless
go this
you're a
far.
lady,
I think like
right.
these are good. Anything more casual, no. I think cargos are like the
Yeah, you can do cargo. You know,
cargos are like the line.
if Matt Rife's doing it, it's fair game.
Once you go to sweats, it's like nah.
No,
Yeah.
sweats. No, unless
No.
unless
Sweats
you're
are
like such a disheveled piece of shit, and that's like part of your act.
Like,
part of
Sam
your thing.
Talent
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Shorts, so it's kind of it's a part of it.
He's
yes.
he's the anomaly. that
Yeah.
is part. You know, big, fat, chubby man.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's a point where like you're so good, people are like.
It's if
"No,
you
no."
need the attire.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
that guy runs so hot. He needs shorts. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Some-
that's a performance-based issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone's such a loser, they can't like gather the will to put on jeans. Then yes.
Yeah, then you go.
This is
That
an
makes
inside
sense.
baseball thing, but what is the most annoying thing you've seen someone wear on stage? Where like I don't know why, it's just like a pet peeve. It just bugs you, or even do.
My what bugs me is when someone will wear a crazy specific piece of clothing on stage and then have like 5 minutes of
Oh
material.
yeah,
about,
material on exactly.
Can you like I
Yeah.
look like this because I'm wearing this piece of
Yeah.
clothing? I'm like, that's what do you?
Where it's
Yeah.
clearly not a riff. It's like no,
Yeah.
you've
Yeah.
written this joke
Yeah,
out.
yeah. You wear this all the time to perform. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, like I can't believe I wore this. I'm like, I've watched you wear this 4 times this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my big
Yeah.
thing. My
I mean,
big no-no.
sometimes, just
And I
ladies
have
with
done
the
that.
very short shorts. I've seen that a few times.
like hairy legs. And
No, just wearing very short shorts.
Oh, I think you said with the hairy shorts.
No, no.
The hairy short shorts.
leg hair. If you have leg hair, kill yourself. No,
I just
Bro, I
think
guess-
I was saying that's what Zach was saying. I
Oh,
wasn't
okay,
saying
okay.
that.
All right. We're open to body hair over here at the Electric Dance Music Podcast.
I love it.
Did I say this? I got Manscaped recently. I found it. I found my Manscaped.
First of all,
and I
really quick, we are the only podcast to ever talk about Manscaped unpaid. This has never happened before.
True.
This is a free promo.
Continue, but yeah.
I'm manifesting a promo with this. I found it, and I just impulsively, I was high late at night, and I shaved. It was like a week ago, but I shaved all of my body, like every single thing.
Why?
I don't know why. I was bored, and I shaved all of it, and then my entire bathroom was just covered in hair. And then a woman came, and she was like, is your cat going there?
Bro.
And I was like, oh, no, yeah. It's
Zach, you got to clean your apartment, dude.
Yeah,
Zach, you got to clean your apartment, dude.
What are you? You're getting high and shaving your whole body?
I get bored when I'm high.
That's
I like to just occupy myself.
Yeah, but that's not
feels
like
like
you
I'm,
get bored when you're high and you do something that's not work. You like watch a movie or something.
Watch a movie. Yeah.
I'm trying to be productive, guys.
Shaving your whole body is like an exercise.
That's crazy.
It's like going for a
I'm
run.
like a bodybuilder. Yeah. Guys, this is good. You guys ever shaved?
What?
I was itchy, like all here.
Yeah, duh, dude. You
How do you
shaved your
guys-
whole body.
Yo, what the fuck?
I the thought appeared into my head because someone told me.
Who told you to do
someone
this?
Someone was like, oh yeah, like you never like shave your body hair, and I was like, oh, I never like shaved my arms at all. I never done that. And then I just started doing it, and I was like, it feels kind of good. And I just kept going, and then I just got itchy and disgusting. And
Wait, like
yes.
you didn't trim it, you shaved it clean off.
yeah, this was like a little more than a week ago, but my hair grows crazy fast. So
You like naked shaved.
yeah.
You went in the shower dry.
My penis grew 3 inches. It's crazy.
You were in the shower dry, shaving everything.
No, not in the shower.
Oh.
That's almost
Wait,
what you
which
should
I
do in
don't
the
know.
shower. You absolutely should do it in the shower.
I didn't know the protocol.
You just on your
this.
bathroom floor shaving your
Okay,
whole
let's
body?
make it weirder.
Like
I
you're in a
wasn't
barber
on the-
shop?
okay,
What
I
the
was-
fuck is wrong
I
with
was
you?
standing. I was like you know how ladies do it in movies?
In the shower, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was like in the shower, but it wasn't running. It was just like
It's a dry shower.
It's a dry shower.
I guess dry shower.
I feel like you did this on your
I
bathroom
pictured
floor,
it weirder
and we
when you
reacted.
said it. I don't know why.
I think we reacted so
That's,
viscerally that you're lying.
What?
I don't think you did this in your shower.
I did it in my shower. Where else
Okay.
would I do this?
That
How
was our
dare you.
point.
Bro, I'm
course I did.
so like flabbergasted.
Yeah. Wait, have you never done it?
Never.
I think because my hair is so thick. I'm a thick boy. I'm a hairy boy. It's very gross.
Dude, we've all shaved individual parts of our body, but you don't just get a razor, get high, and then do the whole thing at once. That's like an
I'm
hour
productive.
process.
I'm productive. It was embarrassing then.
Did you start?
Next morning,
and
'cause
you're
I
like
missed
halfway-
it.
okay.
I looked at it's like the back of like my thigh, and it was still hair.
Just
the
one
only
patch.
part of my body that has hair. Yeah, that was a
Bro, that sucks.
weird feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, I wasn't. Yes, that was a fun thing I did.
How long did this take you?
I was high, so time was just kind of relative at that point.
Was it the kind of thing where you started and then you were like, "Well, it'd be weird if I didn't shave the rest of
Yes,
it." Yeah,
yes.
so you had to.
Because I was like, what would that feel like? And
Huh.
then I was like, it's gonna look weird if I now don't shave my entire body, which was just in my head. I probably would.
Did you shave your face?
Yeah, I shave my face all the time, but it just grows quick.
Why have you not grown a beard yet? You have like good.
I feel like you have a
facial
really
genetics.
good beard.
I can. Here's the thing.
We should do beard summer for the pod. Yours is great.
Comes in
Thanks.
quick,
This is.
but there's like a weird patch here
Uh huh.
where it grows in weird there. It's just a lot of work.
Dude, you should grow a beard for the next pod.
Come
I'll
on.
grow up. I could actually do
Can
that
you please?
very easily.
How?
yeah.
What would it take for you to let it grow for like a month? I feel like
I would need like money. Like a reward.
we should start a Patreon.
Yes.
In 6 months.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that in
We gotta
6
get,
months.
We gotta get 8.
Not that I'm not legally allowed to or anything. Not that I signed something that says I can't.
We'll build the fan base. We'll build the following. First.
I just can't grow cheeks.
Yeah.
I can grow a neck beard like nobody's business.
Mine is
I
like
just
grow
can't get up
facial
here.
hair like a Latin man.
Just a U hair.
like a,
true. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Like a Persian rug dealer.
Like a, yeah. Yeah, it's always
Yeah, yours looks like it'd be dense, Zach.
no,
Like
it
full.
is super dense. It's I shaved it like this is like a day or two ago.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
You should do it, dude.
Gonna
You
say.
look like Moses or like Abraham. Or something.
Yeah,
You would look so much older.
Yeah.
I would become a rabbi. Yeah.
Vishnu and the Rabbis.
Vishnu and the rabbis.
Yeah.
Vishnu and the Rabbis is not a bad one.
This is an Indian Jewish podcast. Yes.
Yeah, dude. Passover is the food is so yucky.
What did you have?
I had
Oh, is it the
what did you have?
fishes?
You dip celery in salt water, and you just
Well,
not
that's
not celery.
the prayer stuff.
Not yeah, well, yeah,
The
yeah.
actual food.
I mean, matzah is great. But
Matzah. Did you have matzo ball soup?
yeah, I had matzo ball
Okay.
soup.
Brisket.
Dude, I've been vegetarian for like a month and a half.
All
now.
right, brisket's great.
Bro, Max gets on a weird health kick every new episode that we do.
It's not
Yeah.
about health. It's about being a huge. No, I started reading about like
Like when people go, I like Jewish foods, they don't go, oh, celery and salt water.
yeah, matzah is good, but I meant like the Passover prayer dinner is like
yes.
gross.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
gross. I'm just funny image to me. Did you search for the afikomen? Did they hide it and you searched for it?
Oh
No?
no,
Was that-
yes, we kind of didn't really. My girlfriend's little sister with Down syndrome. That's like her
yes,
thing.
I could.
Yep.
Yes, that's
It's
who
like-
it's for.
Yeah.
That's who it's for.
Yeah. And then when there was the
And
part of the prayer where there's
the-
like the good child, the wise child, and the wicked child,
Yes,
she was
the
like,
simple child.
she was like,
I was saying that.
dude, she was like, no, I'm the wicked child. I'm the wicked one.
I said that it was Passover. It was like the whole family in the table, and we were all reading
Mhm.
through like the 4 children or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and the simple child, it just is an autistic child.
Really?
And the simple child hears the whole Passover story,
Uh-huh.
and his only question is, "So what's this all about?"
So what are we doing?
Yeah.
Can you guys explain Passover to me? I actually have no idea what
I
this
don't.
is.
fucking know.
I'm really
God.
excited, by the way. It is cool to be regular white because I just get to go to Easter on Sunday and eat ham, and it is pretty cool.
That does rule. I mean, I have ham too.
And
really
we
give
don't
a
even
shit.
like really pray. It's just kind
Yeah.
of an excuse to get together and eat ham.
It's just a brunch.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just get to go to brunch.
Yeah.
Anywho,
That rules.
back to your
I mean, I'm not
more
even
official
that
holidays.
religious, but what do you want to know?
What did you guys do
Um,
besides control the weather? What did you
besides
guys
control the
do?
Uh,
weather,
Passover. It's like the
What do you want the story? What do you want? So basically, Passover is. Well, guys, let me take it back.
Okay.
The year
Zach,
is.
you make a Jewish presentation. I will make
Yes.
a Chinese one.
Yes.
This is fun.
We'll both represent our communities.
Yeah.
What if we learn about a different religion?
AJ
every
just goes
week?
black.
True. Yeah.
What?
I don't know. We just need you to do one. But basically, it's just celebrating the Jews fleeing Pharaoh in Egypt when they were slaves. Like the years are so old in Judaism that you can't even. It's like 2000 BC.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's all ancient stuff. So you have matzah, which is bread that didn't rise yet
Yes.
because they
Mhm.
didn't have enough time to
Is this
make
when,
the
like,
bread.
is this
which
when,
is
like,
a very funny
manna-
story? They put that in, and it's like
Is this when like manna
Yes,
was
it-
falling from the sky? I've read the Old Testament. I know
what was falling from the sky?
when like the Jews were leaving
Yeah,
and like God like rained down bread.
that's not. I'd never even heard
It's
of that.
not real.
No,
Am I
think
making this up?
You just made that up.
I feel like I'm making this up.
I heard
It's
that
fun-
before,
I mean,
Chan.
like, it's fun.
I feel like that's real.
I don't think I've never heard of that, but
I believe.
Maybe-
I mean,
maybe
it's
it's real.
it's all
yeah,
ridiculous.
it's all fake. So
Well, 'cause
nothing.
okay. Well, the Old Testament
Yes.
is very much like the Jews left,
Mm-hmm.
and that's entertaining. And then it's like, and then Abraham had this son, and then that son had this son, and it's just that for
That's
like
the beginning of.
that's like a
Yeah.
whole
That's like
book.
the first book, right?
That's
Where it's just
Genesis,
Abraham
Yeah.
had this guy, then he had this guy, then this guy,
and then
this guy.
Isaac,
Yeah.
and then Cain, and whatever order it is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just all of that.
It's fun. It's funny. I didn't know the matzah didn't have time to write.
It's so funny to be like, I don't know.
The bread's flat. What happened to bread? I didn't have
Yeah.
time.
Like you're escaping slavery, and someone's like, "Why didn't you make the bread?"
Your mom wanted to have brunch at 3:00. There's not enough time to make bread.
Yes.
Okay, so the bread didn't rise.
Yes, the bread didn't rise,
Mhm.
and then you have, and then you eat matzah to celebrate that, and then you eat things for the 10 plagues to represent the 10 plagues, because the same period of time.
Oh, this is when God sent the 10 plagues. One of them is frogs, right?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, frog,
Locusts.
pestilence.
You know what's
And,
really
like, you do it
embarrassing?
like a-
I went to religious schools for my entire life.
yeah,
yeah.
I took a religious class every year until I was 18.
yeah, dude.
I know none of this.
But it's like calculus. It's like you didn't have.
I
to
don't
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. One of them was frogs. What were the other plagues?
Locusts.
Locusts. The blood of the firstborn is one.
The
Which,
blood of the
No, I thought blood of the firstborn was what you rubbed on the door to keep them
that
away.
is one. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a plague?
Well, it's complicated.
Don't they
I
rub
even-
the blood so that people know to don't go to that house, skip over that house, pass
Right.
over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
pass
also,
over.
but
That's
in
the
in
whole
the
thing,
dinner,
right?
In
Oh.
the dinner, did you guys do like in the dinner? You get
Oh,
the
the-
salt water and you put it down,
Mhm.
And you
Uh,
drink the blood of your
first-
firstborn.
Yes.
Is this what
The
you guys
wine.
did?
Yeah.
and then
yeah.
we all drink our firstborn's
Mhm.
blood. Yes. And then
Yeah.
we start a pizza restaurant, and we make Hillary Clinton join. Yes.
Okay. Um,
Yes.
I'm going to propose a what if, and we could bail on it if we don't like it. If we got another 10 plagues,
Yes.
what are the modern 10 plagues?
Ooh,
Modern 10 plagues.
Ooh.
Pussy? I don't know. OnlyFans models?
These guys. I wish I had a
Things to
thing.
avoid?
These goddamn boobs.
I mean, I do think I had a joke about the porn,
Porn.
VR porn.
VR porn.
I'd say
What plague do you think
trying
we're in
to
now?
shake hands with black people. That's a plague.
Oh.
Uh,
I had the worst one of my life.
That
You
is a
texted
plague.
us about
yes.
it.
I'll tell after we figure out these
That
plagues.
is a genuine. That fucks me up.
Holy
Yeah, yeah.
fuck! It was.
Like
Bro,
that,
that
but
was-
you texted it trying to make it seem not racial, and
Because the way.
he didn't say "What's up," like white boy, you asshole.
So I
but
saw.
it's still racial.
No. So I saw a black comedian that we all know, and I saw him on the
Can you
train.
just say the name?
Kwame
Doesn't matter.
Marshall.
Okay.
So
okay.
I don't really know him that well, but I've done a show or two with him.
Also, that sucks 'cause he's a really cool black guy.
he is
Yeah,
like
Cargo
he's
pants,
the coolest, just
cross,
Yes.
fanny pack
so
across the chest.
nonchalant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I can never be like this.
Yeah.
So cool. But so like he was leaving the turnstile to get on the train, and I was walking onto the train. So we like had it was just like a second, like we saw each other, and I was like, "Oh, what's up?" And I put my hand out like this to like dap him up, and I put that out while we were maybe like 10 feet away from each other.
You
Probably
went
a little,
early.
I was a little too early.
Premature.
Premature.
Premature dapulation.
Dapulation. And
Yeah, you can't lead it. You have to let him initiate.
I was like,
That's
I'll be the confident
You're also
white guy.
pulling a real
I'll lead
DD
the
there.
dap, you know,
Yeah.
because I'm with it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, what's up, man? And he puts out his arm like this to do like a bump. And we kind of do it a little bit at the same time, but I put out the hand first. Like I definitely initiated it, and then he puts out the arm. It's kind of like, I'm not gonna dap you up.
No, I was just doing
Yeah.
this.
I'm countering your dap up with this. But I got so mad. I
Should've
was
just
like,
kneeled.
I was like,
And we'll rise up. You get on a knee after the turnstile.
that's so funny. The black guy goes to dap you up, and you're
Yeah.
just like. But dude, so we're locked in this
I'm an
moment.
ally,
We're
don't
like,
worry, yes.
now we're like getting close. He's still like this. I have my hand out. I'm like, I initiated it. I'm gonna leave it up because then he'll realize he made the mental error. Didn't read my dap up initially.
He
Oh,
mistook
so
his
you're gonna
culture.
double down.
so
You
I'm
stay on the dap.
doubling down.
You are the
Yes.
black guy in the scenario.
I'm the black.
You're like, I'll be black for you.
and so I'm like, I'm not doubling down.
Yeah.
But also he doesn't double down. So then he's like this, and I'm like this, and so Zach, put your arm out like I'm about to. I go like this. I go.
Oh
no.
my god. Oh my god.
You rock paper scissors him, dude.
I would just.
That's brutal.
I papered his rock.
I would run
dude.
into the train. Yeah.
No, dude. And then I was like,
I papered quite a few rocks before.
I was like,
That's
and then I turn around to maybe say something, but he does not stop, does not look back. He's like, just keeps walking. He's like, that was the weirdest shit that's ever happened.
yeah.
And I just,
You papered his rock, dude.
Yeah. That's brutal. Yeah.
That's tough.
We've all
holy
been
shit,
there.
dude.
Yes. God. You can't initiate the dab up. Like, you have to let. every time I shake hands with a black guy, I need him to show me what version of white I'm going.
Yeah, true. It was also very much like, I don't know this guy that well.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, I could mentally. He was telling me, he's like, you don't initiate with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, no, I'm the driver here.
Yeah. I am the captain. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
You just
tough,
went,
dude.
he does this, and you go Wakanda forever.
You just cross your arms.
Actually, I should have done
Yeah.
Wakanda.
What did they say in that movie? What does he say? King T'Challa.
King T'Challa.
I don't even. What accent are they doing in that? Is it African?
African, I think East African.
Black Panther movie. Speaking
What?
of the 10 plagues. All right. That's wild.
Yes.
10 Plagues. Yeah.
Yeah, and that movie meant a lot to me as a child.
Yeah.
I could finally see myself on screen.
I actually low-key love that movie, but I hate saying I love that movie because it just sounds like you're being like, I actually really like black people.
Yeah. And I liked it. You know,
Yeah, that was very
it
good.
was just another action superhero movie. I didn't think too much of it.
Yeah, if you like superhero movies too much, you are.
You are the ninth plague.
Yes.
Is Marvel people.
Yes,
Marvel people, Disney people.
that's all. This, yeah,
Disney adults might be a
Disney
plague.
adults are the worst. People
That's got to
exist.
be
Yeah.
the biggest cultural breeding ground for pedophiles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly.
Yeah.
If we're going historical order, let's say at the year 2000 the 10 plagues started,
Yeah.
what are they?
The
Wait,
culture in 2000, the year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the year 2000.
okay.
Sorry, I thought the culture plagues,
Might be like iPod shuffles.
iPod shuffles.
That wasn't too dangerous.
Actually, yeah, that era was pretty chill.
I would go iPhone 3.
Yeah.
Started making people really annoying.
Yeah.
When Facebook added the like feature to
Yes.
posts,
Big
that
one.
changed. Also, it used to be you could get to the end of your feed when they initially
Right.
a never-ending feed.
Never-ending
yeah, no, we
feed.
just-
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a plague.
TikTok's a plague, but that's
Mhm.
one of the later.
Like the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, that was a plague.
That was a plague. That's a plague for a plague.
Yeah. Because I was I was 13, and I was like, I gotta be cold to fit in now. It
Yeah.
was an annoying
Did
period.
you guys
of time.
do it? Did you
Yeah, I
do the
did it.
Ice Bucket Challenge?
I did it. I think
I
I,
did it as
tagged
well.
Obama or something. I made it fun.
Tagged
But,
Obama.
yeah. Instagram used to be wholesome. It used to be LeBron
True.
doing the Ice Bucket Challenge, and you're like, that's very
Yeah.
fun.
So devious now.
Yeah, now it's just
So
disgusting.
evil.
And,
You know what's sad though is that's probably still out there. There still is the 2025 version of LeBron doing the Ice Bucket Challenge. It's just our algorithms are
Yeah,
so
it's-
fucked.
Yeah,
That's never
you're
happened.
I'm
true.
not on that side
Yeah.
of Instagram,
I'm
and
not
I'll
seeing
never
that.
return.
I will, because
Yeah.
my dad will send me things he finds on his Instagram, and it's just
Oh, yeah.
things.
It's just like a duck hugging a puppy.
Yeah,
or
he's like,
something.
that's
Yeah.
cute.
So
Yeah.
that's what gets my mom.
Yeah, and you're like,
Yeah.
you want to see this AI video I got of a girl with 3 tits?
yeah.
Do you guys get those? Is that just me?
I probably have.
I get a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
those on my
You
Explore
know?
page. It'll be because it's a normal woman, opening a door, be like, hey, how are you? And you don't notice until
Uh-huh.
10 seconds of the video that she just has 3 boobs in a bikini.
What movie is that from?
You know what?
That was there's a paper mache third boob from a movie in the 80s with Tom Cruise. Total Recall?
Maybe?
I don't know.
No idea.
Anyway, it was
You know what video
Nice.
shows up on my algorithm every day since 2015
Hmm.
is Bryan Cranston at a Breaking Bad interview, and he's wearing a molded head of himself, and then he takes it off, and then 30 just retarded reporters start clapping and laughing aggressively, and I see it every single day. I don't like
Really?
it. It just keeps appearing,
wow, dude.
and yeah. That wasn't worth sharing, but that's a thing I see.
Well, it sounds like you love
constantly,
this
and,
video.
Yeah.
I do love it. It's very quirky.
I'm sorry. I can't get over you shaving your whole body. I'm sorry. Every time you start talking, I think about it again. And I'm like,
For real.
are you
I'm
bare under
clean.
here right now?
I'm clean.
What were you thinking
It-
while this was happening?
I was kind of just vibing. I don't know.
Did you play music or is this
more
in
of a feeling
silence?
thing? That's a good question. I think I did it in total silence.
Silently shaving
Yeah.
your whole body for an hour.
What time was it?
Yeah, it was really late. It's like 2 a.m. Yeah.
What were you procrastinating on something else?
No.
Because that is, I could see that.
I don't remember. Maybe I was. I think
I
I'm
don't
always
see any of this, dude.
Trying.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
silently shaving
Wait,
your whole body.
And then you said you
When I'm
brought it.
very high, I get really weird. I don't like to be around people when I get a certain level of high.
I see why.
Yeah, it gets odd.
Then you brought a girl over and she noticed the hair and she's like,
Well, that was like not that night. That was next day.
So you didn't clean up the
I
hair.
didn't clean up the hair. I did not clean up the hair.
Wait, but it was in your shower.
Yeah.
So you didn't shower.
No, I did shower, but there's like a certain level of the shower where it doesn't hit the water.
So you just had like a
Yeah.
skirt of hair
Yeah, yeah.
around your tub.
Yeah, yeah.
and
It's good now.
this
it's
girl
all
you've been
clear.
seeing, you brought her over and she noticed the hair.
Yeah, she knows the hair.
What did you say?
Did you still
It just-
sleep with her?
Yeah.
How are you pulling this off? What is Zach?
My penis is.
I'm not calling you gross
9
because you're one of my
inches.
best friends. I'm so Here's okay. Every time I'm at your apartment,
Yeah.
there's for real like a cartoonish level pile of dishes in the sink
This is true.
and just laundry everywhere, and then like a cat sprinting around.
Here's the.
And your bathroom looks like a frat house. And then you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I just had a woman over last night. We had sex right there." And I'm like,
and I'm like,
"How?
I,
What kind of women are you bringing over that they're cool with all
are you?
this?"
Are they wearing N95s?
Yeah. My apartment does look like.
She goes to Zach. She's like, "Do you have a condom?" He's
nightmare.
like, "Do you have gloves?"
Check
I
Coach's
think
litter
my
box. That's where I
kitchen-
keep them.
The kitchen is so small,
True.
so it looks like there's a more. Like I'll put 5. Maybe that's too many plates in general. 3 plates will be there, and then people are like, "It's all full. You don't ever do your dishes."
It's the scale,
And it
babe.
annoys
It's
me.
the scale.
It's
might
the
also be the scale.
It's not to scale.
I might be being too judgy. It's not, perfection in here either.
It's
but
not to scale.
But dude, wait. What did this girl say when she saw a ring of hair in your
did
bathtub?
you explain it to
It
her?
wasn't like an insane amount of hair, but she was like, "What's that in there? Like, is that like
And
your
what did
cat
you-
or
Wait,
something?" And
wait,
I was
wait!
like,
I'm so sorry to interrupt. This is so funny. If she sees that, and she's like, "Where'd all this hair come from?" and then they have sex, and he takes his clothes off, just bare everywhere.
Zach's like, you want to find out, and then he pops in like naked in the bathroom.
Oh,
Here's
it was
the
the
thing.
cat. He has razor burn everywhere.
Dude,
I think
the old
way-
Manscaped surprise. That's what they call it.
I think women, because I think I just don't. I stopped trying to impress them socially.
Oh, we know.
So yeah, I'll just push things to the limit and go. If you're cool with that, then we're good. It's fun. So I just told her, I was like, I fucking shaved a lot. I feel insane right now. And she's like, ha ha ha, LOL. And
That is like
yeah.
a weird level of confidence. That's
No,
respectable.
that's
I do
that's a
that
good.
rules.
all
That's-
the time now.
I
don't try anymore.
really admire
I-
that.
yeah.
Thank you.
I
can't-
want to hate
But also,
it,
it's
but I
because
don't.
I don't. It's like it works both ways. Because I'm not good at faking. I can't fake flirt with someone. That's why I've never taken someone home from a bar. Well, I did one time and it didn't
I've
work
seen
out.
you do this.
Yeah.
That's the time I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
about. Yes. I'm not like cool and casual like that. I just women love me for my heart and my soul.
Women love you for like honesty and vulnerability.
Yeah.
which
think
is
so,
good.
yeah.
God, I'm so honest and vulnerable.
You are, man.
Oh God.
I lie and deceive them. I trick them. I
You
lure
say
them.
as you've been in a committed relationship for
I
a
used.
year.
I would lure them into my dungeon.
Yes. I'm glad that I have a. I think I mentioned this, but I used to live in a walk-up, and now I felt more pressure. Like my penis wouldn't work more consistently living in a walk-up because I had more pressure.
I
I
don't
was like-
think that has anything to do with it.
Well, this is me overthinking things.
I
what
thought
is-
you were
what
just
is-
younger.
What does the walk up have to do with?
Because I'm like, this lady's walking. She needs a reward.
She's
tired.
walking. It's up.
She needs a reward, you know. And then I don't want to. I'm like, I gotta
she
nail
needs
this
a
now.
reward.
And then if I'm like, I gotta nail it. So there's more pressure in my head. Now it's just I take an elevator. We're chilling. We're hanging. I don't. We're just having a good time.
True, the chill pre-coital chill elevator
Yes.
hang. That's what gets
Chilling
Yeah,
in
yeah.
my 1930s built elevator.
Yeah.
That
Zach
shakes.
taking a woman into his elevator at 2 a.m. going, "No, I shaved my whole body last night."
But don't worry, this elevator's pretty chill, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
No, I think you just got older. There's
Um,
nothing to do with what apartment you were in.
I think so. Yeah.
Possibly. But yeah, I don't know. That's a fact. I get very anxious actually sometimes.
Dude, true. Of
God.
course.
We all, it's, you know,
God, guys, why can't I get hard more easily?
because we were a generation raised on porn.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Over medicated, overexposed.
Yeah,
God,
dude.
They don't get us.
Type shit.
Type
don't
shit.
get us.
Type shit,
Type
bro.
shit,
These
dude.
kids, bro.
That's what we should name the pod.
Type shit.
Type
shit.
shit.
Type shit
Type
podcast.
shit, yeah.
And then it's just 3 white guys.
Three white guys type
Yeah,
shit.
yo, type shit.
This is episode 16 type shit.
16. Wow, that's good.
Actually, no, I think it's technically 17. I didn't upload the last one yet. But
17. Wow.
Wow.
oh, yeah. How far we've come.
We're almost legal.
How far we've come.
Should we go? We should go all out for our 18th. podcast.
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah, the socks come off in the
We're
18th when we're legal.
Yeah.
18th podcast.
Viewers
We have
earned it.
Sex with underage.
Yes.
Suit pod would be fun.
Oh,
Suit
yeah.
pod.
Suit pod.
Down for
Max,
suit pod.
that's Max's idea. He
Yeah.
did pitch
That's
the
a-
suit
that's a
pod.
good
Suit
idea.
pod.
Suit pod, do we all get desks? How do we do this? Or do we just chill like this in suits?
If we can
Suit
figure out
pod?
how to get 3
No, we go
desks.
suit pod. 2 people talk at once. Other person takes notes the whole time about like what they're gonna respond to. I thought that was funny. But I think it's funny to have one person talking all the time and everyone's like, we did a podcast. Hear me out. Podcast, 1 hour. Each one of
that
us
bombed
speaks.
so hard.
Yeah. Do you not think this? Okay. Hear me out. I'm gonna sell it further. This is comedy. You gotta commit. You gotta commit to the bit. Okay. Hour-long podcast. Each one of us speaks for 20 minutes. Never to each other. Just to the camera for 20 minutes. Or don't do it again. You guys do it again. Okay. I love silence. What's the deal with the smart car?
It's so much fun.
I had a fun smart
So
car.
much
moment.
fun.
I had a fun. What's her name?
Yeah.
She was like, I was like, I have the wrong battery in my car. I have a smart car, and I aggressively went, "Not so smart, huh?" I felt very good doing that.
Did
That
it do
healed my
well?
soul. Yeah, it was just me and Max.
Oh.
Yeah. We're doing our other podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
have another podcast.
yeah, true. Yeah. It's called Holy Fuck, This Is the Worst Thing Possible.
Holy fuck, this is the worst hang on earth. Yes.
Yeah. Man, I bombed so hard at that mic last night.
Which mic
I
was
missed
this?
right before you went.
I'm
Oh,
on-
underground.
Dude, I'm on such a fucking bad bomb, bad mic show spree. Like just momentum crushing kind
Yeah.
of week. I did the Bridges Up.
What's the bridges up?
The Agapito
That's
show
a very fun
in
one.
Bridgeport at that super,
Ricardo?
no, it's like it's at a
Agapito.
bar. It's like a super blue collar, predominantly Latino bar.
I've never done this show.
It can be good, but
Okay.
I had just had the worst. It was just so loud, so rowdy. There was a table 5 feet from me. They were regulars of the show, but it was one girl's birthday, so they were talking full volume, but also kind of listening. So it was I did get some pretty good laughs at some parts, but at some parts there was just nothing.
You're like, oh, this isn't even a show anymore.
Yeah, it was
Tough.
Yeah, it sucked. Headlined it though. Did 15.
There we go. 15-minute headliner spot.
Yeah.
Put that in the link tree.
Yeah. I hate that place. Ugh, it's bad.
I've enjoyed that every time I've done it.
By the way,
it
Underground
is
Lounge last
insane.
night
It's a terrifying
did
bar.
not get better.
Oh yeah.
As somebody that
Would you
went
vote
second
winner?
last,
Oh shit.
because I got Chipotle. Because for real, I texted Hannah being like, yo, can I get a reserve? And she was like, yeah, no problem. And then she posted the list on Underground Story, and I was 10th. And I was like, this is not a reserve.
Okay, we're gonna have
And
to edit this
so-
out, but you saw what happened yesterday, right?
Where?
Underground Lounge. So I texted Teddy for a reserve.
I didn't text Hannah.
Yeah.
I just first time
I
Teddy
put them in a group chat.
wanted to make him feel included. Texted Teddy for reserve. I showed up first. I was the first person there because I just walked and I underestimated the time or whatever.
Right.
I,
How low should she put you below
She
empty
put
spots?
me 8th because I asked for a reserve.
Yeah.
There was no one else. There was
There
3
was no
people
one
there.
there.
She's like, "You'll be 8th."
But you also showed up first. which is crazy.
I showed up first.
Asked for reserve, and then it was
Ask for reserve. Kind of a power move. Ask for reserve. Just as like a trust fall, be like, how early will you put me up? I want to see.
I just want to make sure someone else doesn't get this.
I did the opposite, where I asked for reserve. I saw I was 10th, and it was like, cool, I'll go get Chipotle. And so I went and got dinner.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not going to show up and wait.
That's the move.
What am I, a peasant?
Yeah.
You know? But then I got Chipotle, and I was really enjoying my meal in my car. And then I smoked a cigarette afterwards, and I realized I'm so not going to make number 10. And so I showed up and just ended up going second to last. And it's like, oh, I had no reason to take up a spot on the like, I had no reason to ask for reserve in the first place.
Yeah.
And it was bad. It was real bad.
Yeah, it's bad. Oh, this is a bit I've been trying to work on, but it's also, I don't think, have I told you guys about my hummus fiasco?
No.
Dude, I went to an Indian restaurant and tried to order hummus, which is, they don't do that, I found out. But it was like, I walked into an Indian restaurant because I was in the mood for hummus, and it just, I didn't know, like, it was Indian. It was just a restaurant that, like, looked like it'd have hummus.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smelled.
Okay.
But
it's just a 7-Eleven.
But I asked for hummus, and the guy was like, "What? I don't know." And I was like, "Hummus." And he's like, "I don't know." And then a girl behind me was like, "It's like, yeah, wrong cuisine." And
white girl,
bang.
She corrected you.
Just exactly.
Oh.
You know, like
highlight of her day.
Yeah, dude. She caught me doing what I do.
Yeah.
She caught me. You know. And and then I like turned around and I left so quickly. I just ran home.
You didn't even order food?
I was like, I can't. I was so embarrassing. She like laughed at me. She's like, wrong cuisine.
Oh,
fuck. Yeah,
bro, she's going to go to some vintage store afterwards and just be pumped.
Dude, yeah.
Damn.
Blood was flowing, dude.
I'm picturing Lucy Ferrante. I just want to let you know that. I'm picturing our friend Lucy.
Oh, I was so mad. I was so upset with myself. I can't believe I let her win.
Lucy told me about, have you guys ever been to Crossroads? It's like a, you know how you go to like a Reebok store, like a store that's like, it sells like secondhand clothes, but they're usually cheap. This is like one of those, except without the cheap part. Like it's just really expensive Reebok clothes.
Yeah.
And I was asking Lucy, I was like, where can I get cargo pants? Because I was just like, this is a very autistic thing to think, but on stage, I don't like jean pockets because you got to go in from the top. And then I feel like my shoulders are shrugged. I like a side slit pocket.
True.
So I like these on stage. Love a jacket pocket as well. Mm-hmm. My point being, I need cargo pants. And she was like, hey, you check out Crossroads. And I went there today. I actually bought these from there. And the second you walk in there, I'm like, oh, I get why it's Lana Del Rey playing on repeat.
It's trans.
It's like the store is trans.
Yeah.
The store was a Marshall's.
Yeah.
And now it's a Macy's. It's fully transitioned.
Yeah.
Here's what sucks though. Like those women, especially if they're hot, make me uncomfortable because I think they hate me in their head, which it's probably more in my head than reality.
Yeah.
I think they hate me and they're hot, so I care that they hate me.
Yes.
So like shopping around them sucks.
Yeah.
It's the most like intimidating.
Yeah.
Like the clothes are nice, but I'm just like, this is the worst shopping experience.
I'm just you feel outnumbered.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're all judging me for sure.
I'm in enemy territory.
That's probably how they feel in like a Dick's Sporting Goods.
My enemies are so hot. Yeah.
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 I hate having hot enemies.
True, they do feel like that. Yeah.
When they're ugly, I don't care.
I hate that. I hate when I love my enemies.
That's why I used to hate the Annoyance. I used to go to the Annoyance and be like, these fucking purple haired, they don't like anything I have to say. And then I'd be like, nah, she's kind of hot though. Okay. All right, never mind.
No, they left him in jokes.
Thrifting, I mean, like, that was just what, like homeless people, that's how they got their clothing, right? And then now it's hot, non-binary ladies.
It's for sure turned into something insane.
But again, the approach used to be thrifting is nice because you get a Village discount, you get a T-shirt for $3.
Yeah.
Now you go to that Crossroads place. Don't get me wrong, the clothes are nice, but you're like, bro, these were $30.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's brand new.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like there's only like value in it if you're someone who cares about that stuff. Or like
it'd be cool if on the tags they showed you the person that owned them before, so you could tell if they were cool or not. If it was just like a cool black guy.
Yo, that's hilarious, dude.
That could be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I might write that down. That's kind of fun.
Cargo pants worn by a rapper, cool. Cargo pants worn by 5'4" Latino plumber,
not cool.
Enrique? Yeah.
They should just give you the name of the person that wore them before, and then you judge based off of that.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Fucking other Michael. All right.
What are we gonna call this pod?
Yeah.
The new name. of the
Oh, we
whole
do
thing.
need a new name.
Yeah.
Well, are we ditching Newer Testament? Is that official?
I feel like at some point we have to.
I hate
Because
do
you
not
brought up
give a shit.
the
yeah.
Shane Gillis thing, and that has been
That
bugging
is-
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people.
And to
have
be
said
fair,
this
that's
and-
not why you guys named it that in the first
We didn't
place.
know that, but that's it's kind of us going like, we'll take it from here, boys. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
walked, we're gonna run.
It's
yeah.
very like, did you guys ever have like kids in your middle school that would make like knockoff Dude Perfect channels?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they'd like start doing trick shots and be like, we're gonna be nude. It's very us doing that,
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
that I don't love that.
Yeah,
And
what
that
should we
is
change it to?
essentially what we're doing.
Especially because I
Yeah.
don't want Matt to see it and be like, AJ, what the fuck is this?
All right, what can we call it? I like type shit.
Type shit's not bad.
Type shit is very funny
There-
and short.
I bet there's already a podcast.
There's
called
for
Type
sure
Shit.
a podcast named
but
Type
the
Shit.
other people who have it, it's gonna be funny if they.
Yeah, there's for sure not this podcast
Yeah.
named Type Shit.
Yo,
yeah,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like this,
This
version
doesn't
of type
exist.
shit.
Uh-huh.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, but then it's just us making fun of black people.
No, it's
No,
we'd
it's
be making
And
fun of
we're actually making fun of a white guy that thinks he's black,
yeah,
but
yeah. type shit.
it's not going to appear that way.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Shaving my whole body at 2 a.m.
The naked Jew.
Naked Jew. Again, that one sounds insanely anti-Semitic.
The boy in striped arm hair.
That's good.
Vishnu and the Jew.
We need AJ.
Yeah. What's it, Vishnu? What rhymes with
And then-
Vishnu,
and-
the
And then
Jew,
just AJ.
and AJ
Yeah.
Leidig.
Yeah. And AJ Leidig. Yes. That's kind of funny.
AJ Leidig presents Vishnu and the
The
Jew.
Jew.
AJ Leidig presents Vishnu and the Jew. That's kind of funny. Yes.
Yeah, what's nice about that one is it's very like easy to remember.
What is something that unites the three of us?
Passover?
Passover.
Passover podcast.
Passover podcast.
Passover podcast. Man, I got nothing.
What sucks is it was a great episode too.
Yeah.
And then just right at the end, we're like,
really
hey,
Oh,
ended
yeah.
on
start
a
thinking of
low note.
names. We
Yeah.
just got nothing.
we like to end it on the worst possible note.
Mm-hmm. What are we at?
53.
Okay.
we can brainstorm names for 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Yeah.
7 minutes of names. When we're gonna
That's
find
our
someone
goal.
by the end
We
of
need
this.
to find one.
I-
Yeah.
I will say a noun. Zach, you will say a verb. AJ,
Ooh.
you will say another noun.
Word association. Let's
Yes.
keep going in a circle
Yeah,
until we
yeah,
find
yeah.
something.
Okay. Now I'm verb.
No, I think we just go word. Just one,
okay.
any
okay.
word.
Placenta.
Come. We're on to something. We're on to something. AJ.
I knew this was gonna end up,
Yeah.
but one word in is woman.
Close rear.
Woman.
Okay.
Come.
Placenta cum.
Can we just like say fuck it and pretend it's like improv? He's got like
Volleyball.
zip zap zap. Okay, volleyball.
Yeah.
Butts.
Cum. No,
We're
net.
gonna lead
Net. Dilemma.
Safety. I was thinking safety
Zone.
from farting. Some farting and safety. Doorknob safety.
Precedent.
That's a big word.
I've set quite the precedent.
You must have status.
Standard.
Lofty.
By the way, this should be the 7 minutes we put on the OnlyFans. People watch the pod and they're like, hey, that was a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
And then the bonus content is for real. Us just
The
like,
fourth round of us just
Shoo.
saying words. And
doing word association.
Icicle.
Oh,
Plank.
What if this was the whole
Yeah,
podcast?
I was just doing.
You got a
Okay.
dictionary anywhere?
Just
Yes.
word association.
Boy, I have a dictionary. I'm gonna.
I was like, I'm way
Grab
too
your
focused
dictionary.
on
We do
this.
random word.
Pick a random word. Yes.
Wait, this is a big moment. Guys, it's a great time to bring up our sponsor, OnlyFans TV. OnlyFans. They paid me. I'm sorry. Can we blip that out? Okay. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not.
What?
That they paid me.
Polychlorinated.
Yeah. Polychlorinated.
Any of several industrial compounds that are toxic environmental pollutants.
Like
Oh, this is a good one. Poltroon. Poltroon. That's a synonym for coward. Poltroon.
Wow.
Poltroon. Yeah,
We'll seem very sophisticated if we do that.
that's a good one. Jabber.
What's like the name of
What if we
the
named
mean
it
guys in Harry Potter?
Dementors.
Dementors.
Dementors?
The Dementors.
Yeah.
Like a shitty little league team.
A black guy talking about his older
That's-
uncles. Yeah, they
yeah.
Dementors. No, for real. They the mentors of the block. They keep it real. They keep it hunted. Keep me safe.
Max, that was the greatest thing ever.
That was a great moment.
That's
yes.
so funny.
Yes.
No, hey, Obama Dementor.
Max, write that down, please. That's
Kamala
so
Dementor.
funny.
I mean, anyone. Kimbo Slice Dementor. You know, he taught me, you believe in yourself, you get off the streets.
Dementors. What if we name it Dementors?
Dementors.
D-A Mentors.
Dementors.
Dementors is not
Dementor.
bad.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm not against this.
That's not actually a bit, right?
I think that's a good bit.
Actually,
I think that's a good bit.
I used to try and do this on stage, and it only worked once. But it was like, there's last names like Smith that came from blacksmith, carpenter, because carpenter used to be a profession. I was like, one day, 100 years from now, there might be someone named like Jim Duh Comedian.
I think it's funny if you're just like, what a Harry Potter and black kids talking about their uncle have in common. Dementors.
Dementors.
That's a really good joke. That's
very
great.
funny.
All right,
that,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll try
You
that.
should try that.
Yeah. Dementors.
Dementors is not bad.
I will say I think that's very funny. Do you guys not have a pet? Like I have a pet peeve whenever someone like prefaces saying they're gonna do a one-liner. I hate
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As
I'm
soon as they're just a
immediately
bunch- yeah.
gone. Like if they're like, I'm gonna try some one-liners. I'm like,
You're talking about one very specific person that does that. That ends
This
all of
is
their
true.
sets saying, hey, I'm going to run some one-liners.
This
I
is true.
know,
This is a
but I've
very
seen other
specific
people.
comedian.
Who, well, I'll believe. I can't remember who it is, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, I don't really know this. You guys like impressions? I hate that.
I hate that so
Just
much.
do it.
It's
Just
true.
do the
Just
thing.
do the
Yeah,
impression.
whoever
Yeah.
says that should die of cancer.
Yeah.
You know?
Unless
Know
Michael
anyone?
Myers
Okay.
has a great one. He goes, "You like impressions? Well, I hope I made a good one, or something like that."
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
I was, you know, Ryan's bit.
Hmm.
Okay.
What is
Did
Ryan's
that fall flat? Okay.
What?
I was like, whoever, because Ryan did that. Ryan would close every set with that.
Really?
Yeah.
What was his impression?
Yeah. Okay. That was like his big. He would be like, "You guys like impressions?" And he's like, "All right, I am your father." That's Woody Allen to his wife.
Oh yeah,
Wait, yeah, that is funny.
yeah.
But that's like
Yeah.
him saying, "Do you guys like impressions?" Is a part of the
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
It's not him
Yeah.
actually doing an impression.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, does anyone close? I guess people do close on impressions. I don't even know how you would like structure if you are able to like do an like if you're like Jay Farrow,
Mm-hmm.
how do you even like structure a set with it's like I feel like your whole job should just be doing impression.
Right, you just like, all right, I'm gonna do 20 minutes as
Mhm.
Jay-Z now.
yeah, like it's like I feel like you're too talented for comedy. It's like kind of
True.
hard to listen to for I don't know. I wish I could do impressions. It'd be so fun.
Are we going with Dementors?
I would do Dementors.
How do we spell it? D-A mentor, or do we spell it like
Dementors.
Dementors? Like the Harry Potter version.
It could be one word. Dementors.
I don't know. I don't know if the name could be like, duh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is funny though.
Doing another religious thing. They are fun.
Passover podcast is not bad. I mean, we would get put on some weird corners of the internet that would really not like us.
It could be like I don't know, something about the Messiah, the Savior, like calling ourselves Jesus, basically.
Messiahs.
Well, we've run flat.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever, really quick, this is going to be such a dumb thing to end on. Have you guys ever just held the microphone like this on stage?
Yes.
Like just by the center and just done this?
Very uncomfortable.
I've
I mean,
tried
this
to.
is the least natural thing you could
Yeah.
ever do.
It feels so, 'cause
Yeah.
there's so much.
Here's the thing.
There's so much down
This
here.
feels unnatural. A few times I have done like this, and I feel okay.
This is a lot.
Well, I don't do like.
This is tough.
I've done this a little bit.
I did
Yeah.
this when I first started.
Yeah.
This actually doesn't feel horrible. Like I don't know.
Like holding the ball.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
this is what it should be, is this. With like, you're usually just using your first two fingers.
But people always, I don't know. I think this is like the normal way to do it, and people used to go like, "Oh, what are you trying to be like Andrew Schultz?"
Yeah.
And I would just do this,
Yeah.
which is the most normal way to.
To hold the microphone.
Most standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 fingers on top.
Anything else feels weirder. Like this is the normal.
This is I just did this just naturally right now. I've never done this before.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Feels
Yeah.
weird. It's kind of fun though, because then you can like point with it like this.
You can't do a little point. A little point's fun. I might do this tonight in Oak Park
Yeah.
for 20. I might do 20 minutes like this.
You know what bugs me is this one bugs me. We're like, I probably do it. I feel like everyone does it, but when you like make a point, and you put your pinky out like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I do this a
Yeah,
lot, if I'm
I
being
do
honest.
that.
I just feel like so many people do it, and it's just kind of like I'm making this point, and
Yeah.
it's like forced emphasis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, I straight up robbed that convenience store. My Dementor's gonna be disappointed.
Dementor's going to be
Man,
wish I
Dementor
had
put so
PPDs
much
and stuff.
goddamn work into me. They believe in me.
Vishnu and Dementors.
I ain't
I
got no
like that.
dad. I just got Dementors. Ain't never
God,
had no
this is
dad.
Dude, this is a good
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
I don't hate this.
maybe I'll do it. I feel like it's a podcast bit.
You do the setup,
Yeah.
and that's a clear punchline. Dementor is a fun pun. And then if you do the act out like that on top of it, I ain't got no dad. I just got Dementors.
I ain't never had no dad. Just get,
Mac, you gotta do more voices.
I know.
Yeah.
On stage. Like,
You're
it's
so
crazy.
good at them.
You're
Why
so
don't
good
you
at every
use this?
voice, and you never do it.
Well, it's because just doing like just an Indian guy or a black guy during a stand-up
No,
set.
you need punchlines for
Yeah,
sure.
like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
write
yeah.
it in, but it's like the ability to.
I think no matter
so
what.
you can write good jokes. You just like throw it in.
Can you please do that, Dementor? I don't got no dad. I just got Dementor. That's so funny. It's a great joke.
You think so? Okay. I just feel like anytime I've tried to,
It's not Chappelle, but it's great. Like I like it.
yeah, I've been trying to do more voices.
Good.
Do a set all just voices.
I saw you do
Yeah.
8 minutes of Jolly Bean before. That was wild. That was one of my favorite open mic sets I've ever seen someone do.
That's the thing is the audience has to be, it depends on the audience.
Yeah. Did you ever hear about this? Max at Lottie's did 8 minutes as Jolly Bean to a dead open mic and murdered harder than I've seen somebody murder
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
very long time. Were you there for that?
No, you guys told me about that. Yeah.
No, yeah, dude, God, I fucking crushed for 8 people
Yeah.
who all know me pretty well. All right.
We're doing it.
That's
right.
the podcast.
Subscribe to the OnlyFans.
Blessings. Good night.
But what do I know?
I only do crowd
I just
work.
do crowd work.
I sniffed her pussy.